Islamic Republic of Iran would not exist if US military wants. This is Trump's warning. Might sound familiar, but it's not from the past. It's from June 28, 2026. A third straight day of military action is testing the US-Iran ceasefire. A ceasefire that promised 60 days of peace. It started with US alleging that Tehran has attacked a commercial vehicle. Despite of Iran denying the claim, US military conducted retaliatory strikes against Iranian military targets around the Strait of Hormuz, choking the waterway again. In the latest developments, Kuwait reported early that its air defenses were intercepting attacks as Iran said it targeted US military sites in Kuwait and Bahrain. The US military launched another round of strikes on Iranian sites around the Strait of Hormuz, saying they came in response to continued Iranian aggression, including a drone launch and an attack on a cargo ship.
روابط عمومی سپاه در بیانیه اعلام کرد نیروهای دریایی و هوافضایی سپاه بامداد امروز با پرتاب موشک‌های بالستیک و پهپاد.
The latest wave of attacks come in the same month the initial US-Iran agreement was signed, which was intended to expand on the ceasefire and restore traffic through the Strait of Hormuz, but now remains strained. US President Donald Trump threatened more military action if Iranian strikes continue. Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps said that the US strikes violated the ceasefire and will result in the complete halt of all diplomatic processes. Iran condemned the US strikes as violation of interim deal.
خب طبیعت دشمن ما همینطور هست. دشمن عهدشکنه، دشمن غیر قابل اعتماده و در هر زمانی ممکنه یه تحرکاتی داشته باشه و این تحرکات هم برای این دشمن ما طبیعی میدونیم چون ذات دشمن رو در واقع میشناسیم، ولی همطور که عرض کردم اون چیزی که بسیار مهمه اینه که ما به دشمن همیشه پاسخ دادیم و پاسخ میدیم.
Bahrain strongly condemned the renewed attacks on its territory involving Iranian ballistic missiles and drones, labeling them as a deliberate and dangerous escalation against its national sovereignty. The ministry emphasized that Iran's actions are a direct breach of its previous commitments. Israel, on the other hand, is following the US-Iran trend as it targeted southern Lebanon in a drone strike. Just a day after Lebanon and Israel signed a US-brokered framework agreement in Washington, aimed at achieving lasting peace and security and laying the groundwork for a broader peace process. One person was killed and 2 others were injured in the latest Israeli strikes. As the fragile web of diplomacy unrolls across the Middle East, the swift return to military strikes threatens to undo months of painstaking negotiations. We are back on Trump's existential threatening social media posts. With the US-Iran ceasefire on life support and fresh peace frameworks already being tested by fire, from the Persian Gulf to southern Lebanon, the region stands once again at a dangerous crossroads.